subscribe button so you can become a part of the gang. And let's go ahead and jump into this video. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Maybelline Superstay Powder Foundation. Now, I know when I first reviewed this foundation, I said that I wanted to try this powder foundation by itself because it does say it is a full coverage 16-hour wear powder foundation. This is not a review or anything, so I'm not going to be reading you guys anything or telling you guys not too much about the product. But basically, this claims to be a full coverage powder foundation. So, being that it has powder foundation on it, that means that it can pretty much be worn by itself and it can pretty much hold up on its own. And the reason why I say that, because normally when you buy a powder like this, especially from the drugstore, most of the time they say something like finishing powder or pressed powder or matte powder or glowy powder or something. Like, they don't say powder foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and start off creating this face how I would when using any other powder foundation pretty much. So for my primer, I'm going to be using the NYX Angel Veil Primer. And I really have been liking this primer lately. Like, it doesn't claim to leave your skin matte, but it's crazy because I really have been loving it. So for concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Honestly, you guys, this is not my most favorite concealer, but this is a great concealer for like beginners or if you're going for a more natural look. And I say that because I'm not really sure how full coverage the powder is going to be. And I hate to go in with like the Age Rewind or Too Faced or something that's a more full coverage concealer. And my eyes, like my under eyes, will look super heavy and covered. And then the rest of my face is kind of like eh. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and play it safe and go with the Fit Me. And by the way, you guys, they also extended their line with the Fit Me as well as the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And I used to buy the shade Cafe and Deep, but this is the shade Caramel. And this is like my favorite shade of concealer. Like, it has the perfect amount of yellow undertone in it for me. And I'm pretty much just highlighting my face how I would highlight it if I were doing liquid foundation. And then to set my under eyes, I'm using the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder. And this one is in the shade Banana. I know somebody commented and asked me what shade it was last time, and I was like, I do not even know. I'm like, I think it only comes in one shade. But I just went to Walgreens maybe like a week or two ago, and they have this powder in like a darker shade, which would be perfect for my chocolate babies. Go check it out. I haven't seen it at Walmart or anything, but it's definitely at Walgreens. So if you want to try this powder out and you are a darker complexion and was scared to go with the banana, go ahead and try the other shade that they have out. So now it's only 2 shades. So normally with my powder foundation, I don't really spot conceal because when I'm wearing a powder foundation, I really do want my skin to look very natural. I don't want to look like I have on like liquid makeup or full coverage makeup. Powder foundation is something that I like to be that I like to wear during the summer months or to work when I just don't want to be like beat, you know what I mean? But because I'm really scared, y'all, like, y'all do not know how like scared I am to try this foundation all over my face. Like, we're gonna see. Like, I just don't even know how to feel right now. So I am going to spot conceal just for a little security because I do have somewhere to go after I film this video. So to spot conceal, I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer, and this one's in C13. And I'm just going to put it in my areas where I have just a little bit of darkness. And I'm just going to tap it in. Put a little bit right here. And I do have some dark marks over here. I have a little pimple right there. And I'm just going to use a little bit of the concealer to cover it up. So I'm going to go ahead and sweep this powder off of my face. And by the way, you guys, I'm not going to contour my nose. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy or the most. Because like I said, I want to look very natural. So now to the scary part. So the brush that I like to use for my powder foundation is the e.l.f. Foundation Blurring Brush. I like it because it is very dense, and it also is tapered a little bit, and it gets smaller towards the top of the brush. We're gonna go ahead and go into this powder, and I'm in the shade Coconut like I am in the Fit Me and Superstay foundation. And you want to lightly press the powder, you guys, so you won't get as much kick up. So this is one half of my face, and y'all, it's looking really, really good. Like, it's looking real MAC-ish. It's looking real MAC-ish, y'all. Like, it's looking really, really good. Like, it's almost giving me the coverage that MAC will give me. But we're gonna see. Let's keep going. And this is what the opposite side looks like. So it's looking pretty good. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the forehead. Now I'm just pretty much going back and making sure everything is just blended out. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. Like, look at my skin, y'all. Look at this face. I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, and we'll be back to talk. So this is the finished look, y'all. It's looking real, real good. And by the way, like I said, I was keeping this makeup look super simple. So I only used 2 more face products. I used the Black Radiance Baked Blush. I love this blush, you guys. Let me show it to y'all real quick. But I love this blush because if you're in a rush and you don't have time to really contour or bronze up the skin, this serves as a blush and a bronzer, as you guys can tell. And then the highlighter that I use is just a highlighter from Black Radiance as well. Just in case you guys are wondering about my lips, it is the Maybelline Shine Lip Gloss. It's part of their like Shine collection they came out with, and it's in the shade Chocolate Lust. So it's this pretty brownie, nudish kind of shade. Really, really pretty. And then I just line my lips using the NYX lip liner in Club Hopper. One thing I can say about the foundation when applying it, definitely listen to my tip that I gave you guys. And that's when using powder anyway. You don't want to use your powder like this, because the only thing that's going to happen is going to get a bunch of kick up, and it's just going to be all over the place. So just kind of tap your brush into the powder like this. Just tap it into the powder and roll it into the powder, and then apply it to the face. I believe that's what really helped me get good coverage from this powder. So like I said during the demo, I normally never apply concealer or spot conceal when using a powder foundation, but I feel like the spot concealing is going to help not only with getting more coverage out of powder foundations just in general. It also is going to help the powder foundation to last a little bit longer on the face, because it's going to give it something to stick to, like as if you were wearing a liquid foundation, if that makes sense. So as far as the coverage on this powder foundation, it definitely has some coverage to it. Like, it definitely covered up some things, you guys. I had a little bit of problem areas going on over here on this side. It did cover up some stuff, and I'm not really sure on the finish of this powder. It does not state whether it is a dewy finish, a natural finish, a matte finish powder. It just says that it's fade and transfer resistant, and that it helps control shine. So I'm going to continue to wear this foundation throughout the day to see how I like it, and to see if it really does control shine. And based on my opinion, I would consider this powder foundation to be pretty matte. I wouldn't say it's a flat matte, but it's definitely like a semi-matte finish. I do also notice that it claims to be lightweight and comfortable. I do not notice or feel like I'm wearing foundation anything heavy on my skin, which is really important and really good, especially since spring and the summer months are about to roll around. Oh, see, that's why reading is fundamental, you guys. It does claim to be a full coverage powder foundation with long lasting matte finish. So it is a matte finish powder, just like the foundation is. And if I would use these two products together, it would be a no for me. Simply because this is packed. Like, this is loaded with coverage. Like, and this is loaded with coverage. Like, I don't need too much coverage. So this powder foundation definitely gets a big thumbs up from me. If this powder foundation continues to look flawless on my skin, keeps my oils at bay, and does not seep into my smile lines, this is gonna be my new powder foundation. Like, I'm already telling you guys, like, I am feeling this. Why did I just flip my hair like that? Probably because I'm feeling myself. That is pretty much it on my thoughts about this foundation. If you guys enjoy seeing me do review videos like this, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you can become a part of the gang. Just remember to be blessed and follow your dreams. And I will see you guys in my next video.